Coming up, the fall season ends with a championship for field hockey. The Kelly Harkness Cup comes back to Com Ave. Women's soccer has a changing of the guard. And junior Audrey Ericson excels both on and off the court. It's time to let the dogs out on a new season of BU Terriers Unleashed.
Terriers take the lead.
After an up-and-down regular season, the BU field hockey team flew into the nation's capital to take on number 1 seed American in the semifinals of the Patriot League Championship. Junior Nicole Loro scored in the first half, and that was all the Terriers needed as they held off the Eagles to win 1-0, advancing to the championship game.
I think we had a lot of confidence after beating American. They were seen as the best team in the conference. So when we went into the championship, we had that confidence in, okay, we can really do this. We beat number 1, we can beat whoever's next.
Making its 9th Patriot League title game appearance in 13 seasons, BU would face off against defending champion Lafayette for the title. 2018 was the last time the Terriers had won the Patriot League Championship, and senior Caroline O'Brien was the hero in this one. O'Brien came ready to play, scoring all 3 BU goals to lead the Terriers to the title with a 3-2 win over Lafayette. Caroline's hat trick was the first ever in a Patriot League Championship game, and she was awarded the tournament MVP for her efforts.
It was just a really amazing accolade to get at the end, and all my teammates were super supportive, and we all did it together. We just had to fight all along. This was our ultimate goal, and we did what we needed to do.
Stowe, Mass natives Freddie and Caroline Collins came to BU with a passion for the sport of running.
I did a lot of sports growing up, basically, all of the regular American sports, and I was really bad at all of them. But then all my friends were joining the cross-country team in 6th grade, and I was like, might as well join. So I joined, and it was the one thing I was pretty good at, so I stuck with it, and then she joined 2 years later and was also really good at it, and that was exciting. In freshman year, I started taking it more seriously, and now I'm here.
Well, I started running because he was running. So I was a figure skater and never really did any other sports except figure skating. I've learned a lot about running from Freddie, and he's very knowledgeable about it. So he still teaches me about stuff today. Like, I remember in high school, I'd call him and be like, Freddie, like, what shoes should I buy? Like, what spikes do I need to get to race? What workout should I be doing? 'Cause I had no idea.
It didn't take long for the siblings to find a new home that was so close to where they grew up.
I knew I wanted to be local, and BU just stuck out the most to me in terms of its academics. Also just the team culture when I came on my visit. It was just really good vibes, and the team seemed to be really close together. Getting to meet so many great guys over my 4 years here has been a really phenomenal experience and something that I've really cherished.
When I came on my official visit, I had just this gut feeling, and it was just eye-opening, and I was like, I really just feel at home and feel like I belong here, and that was enough for me to be like, all right, I'm coming here. I asked him, I was like, so just, by the way, would you be mad if I committed? Because I don't want to intrude on your space.
I was all for it. I mean, I've been, again, she was talking earlier about how she's inspired by me. I think I've been very inspired by her running career too. I mean, in middle school, she ran faster than I did in cross country, and I was very pushed by that to be better. So I think having her here has pushed me too. I thought I was doing pretty well making outdoor track regionals as a sophomore, and then she comes in and makes it as a freshman and pushes me to be better. She's very invested in professional track, and she's very invested in her own performance, and really understands the sport and how to race and how to train.
I definitely think it put my foot in the door early, having him here, but I think that translates over to the team aspect, to the point where I already kind of felt like I was a leader coming in, and I think Coach Moles picked up on that, especially by the end of the year, which is why I'm now captain for cross country.
The Collins run both indoor and outdoor track, but they each prefer different events.
My favorite event is the mile, 100%. I just love the energy that it brings. Everyone kind of knows what the mile is, so I feel like there's lots of hype around it.
I gotta go with the 5K. I think the 5K is just long and it can be tactical, and I like that. I think it's not as go, 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 find position and finish as the mile is, and it's more, find your spot, just grind out a few laps and then close.
Like nothing matches the energy of the indoor track here. And as much as I love traveling to all these different venues for an outdoor track meet, nothing to me will ever beat having our whole team on the track cheering us on while you're running. And you just know that when you're gonna come around that corner, you're gonna get so many people cheering for you.
Freddie is a senior and Caroline is in her sophomore year, and being student athletes at BU is something they both appreciate.
So many people use running just to clear their head, and we're lucky enough to be able to do that every day. Even though it's something I love so much for that reason, it's also so fun, and I love being competitive and seeing how much I can improve.
I love the camaraderie with all the guys, being out there on the river, just having good chats for a few hours at a time, and just being at practice. The culture in running I think is so phenomenal. So I'm sad to be leaving running in the college world, as that's been a blast for me, but very excited to, move forward and explore new ventures.
Up next, we'll catch up with junior guard Audrey Ericson. She's found a great opportunity by combining her love for basketball with her studies. Stay with us.
Drive with the left hand, kick out. Audrey Ericson, step back three, rattles it in.
For junior guard Audrey Ericson, playing hoops has always been a part of her life.
I started playing basketball probably when I was 6 years old, rec league. I'm in a huge basketball family. My brother plays. My parents played when they were growing up. Me and my brother used to go to school 5 a.m. before every single class and get up tons of shots. He plays at Illinois State University now, and so we just have this shared love of the game with our parents, with each other.
Audrey comes from North Carolina, and she knew BU was a fit as soon as she stepped on campus.
But what drove me up here was the culture at BU. When I first met the coaching staff, I loved how diverse it was and how bad they wanted to win. I've started every game since I was here, and they've just instilled this confidence in me day in and day out. And once I met the girls on the team, I just had this love, and I knew this is where I wanted to come. Seeing the city, seeing the sports city, being in Boston was so new to me, and I wanted to explore it and spend my next 4 years here.
Audrey is someone who never takes plays off. She will give 100% effort every day, whether it's practice, it's games. She never stops talking. That was something in the recruiting process that I absolutely loved about her. Bringing that in was really special. It's part of the reason why she was able to earn a captain spot for the last 2 years.
I think she wants to win just as bad as we all do, and that's why I want to keep playing for her, and that's why we show up every day, because we know we're not playing for nothing. If you've ever been to a game at Case Gym, it's electric. It's nice to have a coach that just wants to win and wants to be here every day with us.
Audrey has a clear vision of her role as a leader for the Terriers.
I know when I'm on that court, I'm going to do what I can to control the game and be as positive as I can and hype my teammates up. If you're on the court, you better be talking. If you're on the court, you better be hyping your teammates up. And if you're not going to play, because a quiet player is a selfish player and is a player that doesn't want to win. And I've literally been taught that since I was in middle school, so it just feels foreign to me to not want to help my teammates, want to help coach, want to help encourage on the court. Just whatever needs to be done to win, that's what my role is.
Ericson, a three from the corner, too good.
As a communications major, Audrey took her interest in public relations to Boston's pro basketball franchise.
So over the summer, I had the opportunity to work with the Boston Celtics, the Junior Celtics Academy. I would come here for practice in the mornings, and then I would go work a camp at the New Balance Academy right down the street. We would run drills, we would run warm-ups. I didn't realize how much flexibility I would have, and I was so grateful. Being a coach, you have to be flexible. You have to see what the kids are feeding into.
She does have this aspect of her that really loves coaching, which is why that Celtics internship was really great for her. It was very on par of her personality, what she wants to do. She absolutely loved her time there. As an internship, that's a big part of your learning process, and she felt like she did take in a lot of knowledge. She learned a lot. She could be a great coach. If she wanted to coach, she'd be a great coach. the way she can lead, how she's vocal, her mind, her X's and O's mind. She has a great IQ. Just having that extension of the coaching staff off the floor, in huddles, in the locker room, where I know the culture of our program is going to thrive through her.
Audrey's leadership is an integral part of the Terriers' success this season.
I believe this year our chemistry is greater than it's been in any year I've been here. We all have the same goal this year, and we all also understand each other a lot more. I think once it really clicks, once we get people healthy, it's going to be a fun year.
Off the backboard, ball drops right into the hands of Audrey Ericson. Reverse side layup, and the Terriers crashing the glass.
I want to work in the NBA for communications. The Celtics have definitely taught me that that's the path I want to take. I love basketball and I cannot see my life without it, and I hope in the future I am either working for a college team or working in the big leagues.
Kick out, Ericson a three from the corner. That's good!
Coming up, Athletic Director Drew Marichello sits down with a couple of players from the BU men's basketball team to talk about playing internationally and what makes BU hoops special. That conversation is next. This September, Boston University honored 6 student athletes from the class of 2026 with the annual Scarlet Key Award for their service and leadership in the community. The Scarlet Key Award is one of BU's highest academic honors, given to students for their curricular and extracurricular achievements. The recipients of this year's honor were Cabron Clark from the men's lacrosse team, who was also recognized for his leadership abilities. Brooke Depies, an MVP and standout athlete for the three-peat Patriot League champion softball team. Haley Newman, a 3-time Patriot League champion and one of the most decorated swimmers in the 50-year history of the program. A member of the Patriot League champion field hockey team, Amelia Preece, is a proven leader who's gained valuable experience working in hospitals around the world. Casey Ricard has been dominant on the mound for the Terriers softball team. She's now a co-captain, and she spends some of her free time coaching youth softball. Assistant captain Clara Yoon is a standout for the women's ice hockey team. She's active in student government and is a peer mentor at BU. All were honored in the official tapping ceremony, and these outstanding student athletes will officially receive their prestigious award this coming May.
Really pleased to be joined by 2 of our men's basketball student athletes, Kyrone Alexander and Ben Defty. Kyrone, originally from Barbados, comes to us by way of South Shore, New York, and Ben via St. Thomas More, originally from Germany. I know you both have had the opportunity to represent your countries in international tournaments. Ben, we'll start with you. What was that like?
I mean, it was a great experience. I got to play two summers ago for the U18 German national team, and this summer for the U20 German national team in the European Championship. It's a great experience. I mean, competing against some of the best guys in the world, representing your country. I mean, for me, it was really like a highlight of my career.
Yeah. Kyrone?
I mean, it's always a great opportunity when you're able to play for the country you were born in. Just going in with the open mind, being able to learn a different style of play. And I'm always appreciative of just the opportunity to go out and travel and, play in different places in the world.
We've been fortunate to have players from multiple countries over the years. I'm interested in how does that affect the team dynamic?
His freshman year, we had a whole room of international people. It was me, him, Nico from Italy, and then Matai from Canada. So I think it's always good to kind of have people you can lean on, knowing that, okay, they're not from Barbados, but he's kind of experiencing what I'm experiencing with a different culture, a new place.
Coach Jones is a really fabulous human being and a tremendous basketball coach. I know he's influenced you both. And tell us what it's been like to have him in your life on the court and off the court.
Definitely a very passionate, genuine dude. On the court, he tries his best just to kind of mold me into the player he thinks I can be. But more off the court, just making sure I'm an overall just good person, my studies in check. My family's good, I'm doing well.
I think you can tell anybody who interacts or any of our players, you can tell he genuinely cares for us as humans. I think he holds very high expectations to us. I kind of take pride in that. I feel like that's a sign of respect, that he knows how good we can be.
Why did you choose to come to BU? You both had a lot of options.
For me, it was just a combination of several things. I mean, I like the city of Boston a lot. It's a great academic school, but then ultimately, just after I went on a visit, it was just the people here. Like, I really fell in love with the team, the coaches, the culture, and the people here. It just felt like a family.
Ultimately, it came down to coaching staff. I think kind of like when I assessed the coaching staff, just like being genuine and intentional, you know, I really like that.
We talked about why you came here. Now let's talk about why you stay.
I've been here for the last 2 years. Like, I love these dudes. I want to win something with this group. So ultimately, like, it was unfinished business, so like, why would I leave?
Yeah, this is kind of my home away from home.
Tell us about the culture. What does the culture of Boston University represent?
We try to pride ourselves on like overall attitude, selflessness. So just being, you know, here for each other, holding each other accountable, but still doing it to the point where, you know, it's respectful. We can still, you know, share common goals.
In the locker room, there's no one that's like isolated. We all feel super comfortable like talking to each other. We all have a goal and we all like work together to achieve that goal.
You talked the locker room. How does that help to bring us together?
Hey, I almost spend more time here than my dorm, I feel like. Now this is a great spot to hang out, do some schoolwork. We play table tennis all the time. I think it just helps to have like a really good location to spend time with your teammates, to obviously prepare, recover.
Tyrone?
Yeah, I think people might underestimate like the importance of like off-court activities, and I think having a locker room is just another outlet, another space for us to like hang. As you said, like the ping pong tables, it gets competitive, but it's a new way to like gel with your teammates, kind of like find other interests.
You guys both referred to unfinished business. What exactly are you talking about?
The main goal, win the Patriot League. I think just have an overall successful season, and just come on top of the Patriot League, make it a March Madness. That's the common goal for our whole team.
I think we all left last year with like a pretty bitter feeling after that last game, just because I think we all know how much better we are than what we kind of showed. I think, yeah, we're all really hungry to get it done this year.
Well, I know we share the same goal. A Patriot League title would be absolutely outstanding, and I also know that as the athletic director, I couldn't be more proud of guys like you representing our program. So thanks for being here today for Terriers Unleashed, but thanks for being Terriers.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Up next, the women's soccer team has new leadership at the helm. When we come back, we'll meet the 3 coaches that are shaping the future of the program.
Stopped by Braun! And the Terriers' unlikely path to a title is achieved!
After 3 seasons as an assistant coach and winning the Patriot League Championship in 2024, Megan Burke took over as head coach of the women's soccer team for the 2025 season. Back-to-back championships was something the team was striving for.
Terriers on 3, 1, 2, 3. Terriers! Obviously, coming off the season that we came off last year in conference play, I think the girls had a lot of pressure on them. They had high expectations for themselves, as did we. It also taught us so much this year about how to handle it. We want them to solve things, to compete, to be challenged in so many different ways, but to put them in environments where ultimately they are the ones that have to make in-game decisions. I was always a player that when I was playing loose and just running around smiling, I played my best soccer. So that's what we try to do during sessions, and then hopefully carry that over so that they're more relaxed and feeling good going into games.
Coach Burke added 2 familiar faces to her staff, bringing in 2-time All-Patriot League Terrier alum Amy Thompson as a first-year assistant coach, and Marcus Carrington, who joined the staff after working with Coach Burke at Fairfield.
Obviously, I coached Amy her 5th year here at BU and just grew a friendship with her over the past couple of years too. And having conversations with her, I knew she just wanted to coach and wanted to be involved with the game. So it was kind of a no-brainer when the position opened who I wanted to bring in too. She has such a great mind for the game. She is so good at connecting with the players.
I came in the spring, mid-year, but right away it was just like being accepted in this community. It was such a close-knit group, and I could see just the culture and the tradition that BU women's soccer has and has always carried, and I just immediately fell in love with it, fell in love with the program, and honestly now as a coach it's like my dream job being back.
I worked with Marcus at Fairfield, so again, our friendship goes back a few years as well too, and again, someone who knows the game extremely well, wants to challenge players, wants to grow, wants to constantly be on the road recruiting.
She gave me a call last year when she got the job, and it was one that I couldn't have said no to. I think for me, being a super young coach, I wanted to bring new ideas. Obviously with my background in goalkeeping, I wanted to make sure that we came in here and created something that was worthwhile. We want this to be the destination for goalkeepers around the United States.
After playing some tough non-conference games at the start of the season, the Terriers finished 11-5-3, winning their last 7 games in a row to end the regular season.
I knew it from the beginning, going into it, and we had that confidence going in. Obviously, non-conference play, there's plenty of ups and downs, but that's where we solved a lot of the problems that we were facing. So once we hit conference play and we started scoring goals and having so many shutouts in a row consistently, we just gained so much confidence going into postseason play as well too.
The Terriers were the top seed in the Patriot League tournament and ultimately came up just short in the championship game.
The lesson and the takeaway from that game was really we never gave up. And that was truly who we were as a collective. Going forward, it's growing and learning from this past season. We obviously lose quite a bit of leadership going into the next year, but at the same time, I'm really confident in what we have returning as well too. We have a lot of returners who got consistent minutes, but so many more that have great potential going forward as well. So it's an exciting time to be a part of BU Women's Soccer.
That's all the time we have for this episode, but we'll be back to bring you more exciting action as the Terriers' winter season heats up. We leave you with some highlights from the BU men's ice hockey team. The Terriers traveled to the Big Apple over Thanksgiving weekend and reclaimed the Kelly Harkness Cup at Red Hot Hockey, beating Cornell 2-1 at Madison Square Garden. Go Terriers! We'll see you next time on BU Terriers Unleashed. Thanks for watching.